All right, hey guys, it's Gene. Welcome back. And I got a question about how we use the bathroom in the airplane single pilot. Thought that was an interesting one. So, been asked that before, and oddly enough, my lavatory video that I put out recently has been one of my more popular ones as of late. Everybody can relate to needing to go to the bathroom, so I thought I would do another one. And fear not, my friends, this will not be a video of an in-flight demonstration of using the bathroom single pilot. I just thought I would throw some video up here for you to watch while I'm talking. So anyway, people have asked if when we're single pilot we set the autopilot and go back to the lavatory, and of course the answer to that is a resounding no. That would be a terrible idea for many reasons, not the least of which is that any number of emergencies can happen while you're back there doing your business in the lab, and you're going to have an awfully hard time getting back to the cockpit in a short amount of time. There could be rapid or an explosive decompression. There could be an engine fire. There could be any number of things. And you also can't listen to the radio in the lab. So that's just completely out of the question. Now, the passengers in the back are covered because they have the lavatory, and if we're flying two pilot, we're covered because one pilot can stay up in the crew compartment and fly the airplane while the other goes back and uses the lab. I've done that many times. That's no problem. But when you're single pilot, you're stuck up there in the crew compartment. And the Pilatus is a 6-hour airplane. If we're flying empty, repositioning the airplane, for instance, and we're about as light as we can be, no passengers, no bags, just a single pilot, and we top the tanks, that's 402 gallons of usable fuel, over 2,600 pounds of fuel, and we're burning an average of about 400 pounds per hour, so that's over 6.5 hours, or 6 hours with reserve that the airplane can stay aloft. With passengers and bags, it's not uncommon to stay aloft on longer legs for 3 or 4 hours. My record is 4:45 in the airplane, so chances are at some point in there you're going to need to go pee. So what do? I'll enter these. Travel Johns, a pilot's best friend. These are portable toilets. They're zip-top bags with absorbent pellets in them, and you just open up the bag, you pee into it. The pellets absorb the liquid, deodorize, you zip them up, throw them in your bag, and then after you land, you throw them away in the FBO. No mess, nice and sanitary. They're pretty great. And for privacy, what I'll do is just close the lavatory door, and that will actually close the cockpit off as well. It doubles as a cockpit door. And then we also have a curtain behind the crew seats that we normally fly with closed anyway, just so that if there's any sunlight coming in through the windscreen of the crew compartment, it's not getting into the passengers' eyes in the back and bothering them. So we'll normally have the curtain pulled anyway, but the curtain doesn't exactly seal off perfectly around the edges. There could be some gaps. So I'll normally just reach back. You can actually reach the lavatory door from the pilot's seat. You don't have to get up. And I'll close that off and then also pull the curtain just for a little double protection. And then, get out the Travel John, take care of business, zip it up, and I'm done. And then, of course, you would only do this with the autopilot engaged in the cruise up in the flight levels, low workload. There's plenty of time when you're droning along for hours on those longer legs. It's no problem at all to just to quickly have to do that. So anyway, and then some of the older PC-12s, the early serial numbers, do actually have relief tubes. I've never seen one. I've never I don't even think heard of anyone that's seen one, but I hear they're out there. It wasn't a very popular option because, of course, it's not very sanitary. You have to clean the thing, and it's just a little gross. The Travel John, even if I had a relief tube, I would probably just use the Travel John. That way I don't have to worry about cleaning the relief tube and dumping the tank and all that stuff afterward and having to clean up and everything. So anyway, that's how we go to the bathroom single pilot. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.